Hello guys! In the end of May 2019, Donald Trump announced that he will be putting 5% tariff on all Mexican imports from Mexico to United States to try to pressure down or to stop the illegal immigration waves from Mexico across the border. But it may seem that Donald Trump and Mexico can come to an agreement. Let me tell you why.
President Donald Trump said there's a good chance that the United States will reach an agreement to avert imposing trade tariffs on Mexico, and that a deal would require the country to buy more United States agricultural products. But Trump also warned in a tweet on Friday that if there's no accord, Mexico will begin paying 5% tariffs on all goods sent to the United States starting Monday. If we are able to make the deal with Mexico, and there's a good chance that they will begin purchasing farm and agricultural products at very high levels starting immediately, Trump wrote without specifying the terms. If we are unable to make the deal, Mexico will begin paying tariffs at 5% level on Monday. The peso extended in its advance against the United States dollar on Trump's tweets, while treasurers further parted their gains. The United States plans to issue notice Friday to pave the way for tariffs on Monday, but could decide before then to delay the move towards continue our surge in illegal immigration, a top of White House aide said. Negotiators from the two countries resumed talks in Washington on Friday, aimed to reaching a deal. Despite progress so far, there's a long way to go still. That's the bottom line, and so the legal teams are talking today, and we will see how the progress. Vice President Mike Pence, chief of staff Mark Short, told reporters at the White House. The notice for the tariffs is expected to be published Friday, he said, but I think that there's the ability, if negotiations continue to go well, that the president can turn that off at some point over the weekend. Trump is returning on Friday from a week-long trip to United Kingdom, France and Ireland. Mexican officials have sought for delay for the tariffs to have more time to negotiate a response to the immigration surge, but the United States has made clear that the final decision is up to Trump. As of now, we are moving forward with the tariffs and they will go into effect Monday, White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders told reporters Friday on Air Force One before departing Ireland. More encouraged, meetings have gone well and progress has been made, Sanders said. Trump is getting regular updates from Pence, Secretary of State Michelle Pompeo, and acting White House Chief of Staff Mickey Mulvaney. She said. Mexican President Andrew Manuel López Obrador said earlier Friday he is optimistic the countries will reach an agreement. Unfortunately, there's a mixing of migration with commercial matters, he said. It's not taking into account what is happening in Central America, the profound crisis taking place. Short said that Mexico arrived at meetings on Wednesday with proposals that were wholly insufficient. Then on Tuesdays, Mexico showed openness to same US proposal, and the administration was more encouraged, Short said. White House counsel Pat Pipelon is leading talks Friday. Short said this in a separate interview with Fox News. More than 144,000 people were apprehended after illegally crossing the southern border in May or were refused to enter the United States. That's the most in a single month in the last 5 years. The number has grown every month since January. In one proposal, Mexico will deploy 6,000 National Guard troops to its own southern border region to discourage migrants from crossing into the country from Guatemala, Foreign Minister Marcelo Ebrard said on Thursday. Trump, in an interview that aired Thursday night with Fox News, criticized Republicans who have spoken out against this tariff threat against a top trading partner. Last year, the United States negotiated a new trade deal with Mexico and Canada that still requires lawmakers' approval. They're hurting a deal. They shall be saying, "We are with the president, we will do whatever he wants to do," and Mexico will fall like an umbrella. The number of people crossing into the United States from Mexico is the highest in a decade. New figures suggest as the debate in Congress rages over President Donald Trump's declaration of a national emergency at the border. Mr. Trump's argued $5.7 billion is needed to found a wall to tackle the issue, his signature promised of his election campaign. However, Democrats say such a barrier is a waste of taxpayers' money, and the standoff over funding led to the longest ever shutdown of the United States government, 35 days between December and January January, Mr. Trump went to invoke emergency powers which will allow him to appropriate military funds and resources, a move likely to be rejected by Congress. I personally think that's a good thing that Donald Trump tried to stop the illegal immigration waves from Mexico to United States, but it's sad that it hits the stock markets in a bad way and economic uncertainties. So I hope it goes well for Mexico and United States and I find the solutions. Thank you so much for watching, and please like the video and subscribe. See you!